I'll play maybe land shortcut, I think. Punished. Is it this or is it Hope? If I play Hope, I'll have 5 energy next turn, and then I could go this, this, this. Cable magic, probably Bill. Long beard, thank you for the prime, appreciate it. Fuck, Buttercup. Snide energy, a lot of energy. Depends on who you ask. What's this? This dodge is Shang, yeah? If they have second Jeff, you could lose the right. I have Captain Marvel that covers the right, yeah? For him anyways. Ah, yes, the classic Shang-Chi into my US agent path. Why don't you have the season variant for Hope? Because the hands on it are so weird. Not a fan. Looking forward to the Hope Summer Spotlight cash at the end of the month, finally giving me a variant I like. And Hope and Nocturne, I just don't like any of the variants that are in the game for them. Mother of God. Here for Ajax or Pixie if you had the choice. Do you have all the other cards in both those Spotlight caches already? You do? Probably Pixie then. I think I need to get out of the Shang-Chi path here. I think it's just this, yep. And then I expect Captain Marvel to cover us elsewhere. Is Eliath the hero when it's getting rid of Shang-Chi's text box? I think so, yeah. Get out of my video game! Leave! Nobody loves you, Shang-Chi! Out! So the brand new Prime, by the way, Longbeard and Flamestir coming hot for the 14 months. Appreciate it. Another 12 card deck enjoyer. Say what? That's illegal. Edge. Oh, and I found my 4th golden girl too. The kiddos typically like the stuff from HelloFresh. They're incredibly hit or miss. My oldest son Jacob eats most of them. My middle and youngest. Yes and no. My family always gets the 4-serving meals, and then if the kids aren't interested in it, my wife and I eat leftovers. I'm staying. My hand's pretty good. Wow, speaking of pretty good.
Enough said, baller. I definitely need to change my underwear.
This will give us 8 energy next turn, which is enough for Shang plus Captain Marvel. Zola? I could also just be null, right? can't beat Null and Zola. I'm not sure that I can even beat Null in general, right? I guess this beats Null in general. Loses to Zola, though. This plays for all three and beats Null. I wish I could tell you there was some type of skill here or soul read, but there's just not. I just won a coin flip against which 6-drop they played. I think you're supposed to stay in spots like this. It's close. So it answers a replacement for Theta in this deck. Not really a clean one. I guess Kraven's maybe the closest. He's another cheap card that scales up for you.
This land is always changing.
Elsa's probably less important than Theta. A lot of pretty reasonable threes in this game. Okay, spot. I think putting Vibranium in my deck makes the draws better for them, so I'm not going to do that. Confused on the OTA schedule, I thought it was last week. No, the OTA is this week. Disco Stew! Been hard stuck in the 80s. Played yesterday's Scar Demora deck and I just hit 93. I was playing your build of this with Zabu a while ago and it's been great. Nice! Congrats on your success. Okay, and we have priority here, which actually means I get to killmonger them off of their Elsa Bloodstone trigger here. Because we get to murder X23. Dead Silent, thank you for the 16 months. I appreciate that. Welcome back. And we have our Shang, so I don't need to worry about X23. Throw out Deadpool because no, I want the Theta trigger. I was just about to say, do I need to play around Arnim Zola here? And now I don't. Zola Theta seems awesome. Zola Theta loses to them playing Null. So that is not a good choice. Again, I need to play for all 3 lanes because of Null. They could have Death Null and then we die. I don't think I'm supposed to play around them having Death and Null. Oh my gosh! Might have flipped those. Showed. Good game, fist bump. You won. Miss Marvel flip you off. Frickin' video gamers are a mistake. Nita is not replaceable on this deck. Sorry. She's not. She's a unique, powerful effect.
Enough said, bub.
Running it maze here before they can get the bonus. What is Vision doing in this deck? Vision has synergy with Hope and Elsa Bloodstone and Angela. Professor X2, yeah, that's true. What do I think of just putting Goliath in the middle? Probably just death. If you're missing a card in the deck, you should remove it from the deck and then click the auto-complete button in your client. It's a stellar start for us. Hey, Azazel, thank you for the 17 months. Welcome back.
The might of Asgard. Mjolnir.
We're probably supposed to leave. It's the deck Dexter's been playing. Dexter was playing a Hydra Bob Craven deck. That I think literally the only overlap it had was Professor X, which always makes me funny how the deck credit telephone game works. I don't know, I pulled this off on tap, so maybe he was playing it, but when I was watching his stream the other day, he was playing something that was not similar. Hey, thank you to whoever checked out HelloFresh using the link. Hope you enjoy your delicious food. Looking forward to cooking one of my meals this evening. Deadpool on 1's interesting. They plan to Carnage it on 2. Usually speaking, you want to wait to see if you can pump it up, but I guess this build doesn't play anything like Forge. Deadpool's a lot less scary in these 12 cards than he is in a lot of others, huh? Snap them doing nothing on 3 here. Seems real mediocre for them.
What a game!
Yeah, no Forge, no Hulkbuster. It's only Nico for the early boost. That's interesting, because their start is weak. This gives them more time to get set up, I suppose.
Definitely need to change my underwear.
Notice after the Professor X and Angela changes, barely anyone's running Ravona anymore. Yeah, they definitely, she was appropriately balanced. Right, they've got nothing that this doesn't stop. Smooches! What's the best deck for the ladder? A deterministic best deck doesn't really exist right now. Marvel Snap's metagame's in a really good spot. There's a bunch of different things you can win games with. Knowing the output range of your opponents and when to snap and when to retreat is way more important than finding the magic deck. There is no magic 8-ball that's gonna like load these 12 cards up and you're gonna coast up the ladder. It doesn't exist. Alright gamers, you know it does exist though, these adverts. We'll see you in 120 seconds. We'll see if we can wrap up our first Infinity ticket of the day with this when we get back. Thanks for hanging out, don't go anywhere. I don't even think laddering successfully is even about knowing your deck. It's really about knowing the metagame. Being able to snap and retreat depends on your deck as well as your opponent's. Will you play the Swan deck you highlighted on Twitter today? Probably not. If you're looking for a highlight on that one, I've highlighted it a couple of times over the last month on the Jeff Oakland channel. Looking to play other different things I haven't played yet today. When knowing the opponent's output range is important, how do you evaluate when playing against things like Erishim? Yeah, you just assume the staples that are there. You play around stuff like Shag and Blob and Rogue, Darkhawk, etc. Erishim putting random cards in your opponent's deck isn't any different than your opponents playing random tech cards in their other decks where they don't typically see play. Countless times you've watched me and other streamers be like, oh my god, I just got blown out because deck such and such is playing card they don't usually play and it caught me off guard. Like, there's a ton of value in playing off-meta things and putting cards in your deck that aren't typically there for that reason. And Erishim does it in a very direct, specific manner, but you could also do it you could also do that yourself with good deck building. Do we have a best Mill deck? Mill is a shit deck that is not good. Never has been good, probably never will be good. Glenn Willing never will be good. It does sound like there was a bug fix patch on Steam today for the client. HelloFresh and Factor are the same company. Do you prefer one over the other? They're very different kinds of services. So they both end you up with food that you can eat. But Factor is pre-prepared meals that are very reasonable. But they're single serve pre-prepared meals. And HelloFresh sends you ingredients that you need to cook yourself. I have done both for a number of months. They're both reasonable at different spots. Regrets not playing Jeff to here last turn. Thank you for the half a year. I think we're done. Dead. I'm just gonna leave. There's no way we're winning this.
Escaped.
He dabbled in the Shuri Nimrod deck playing Gwen as a backup line. Yeah, it's absolute dog shit. At a minimum, Gwen is dog shit in the Shuri Nimrod deck. She's just like bad Shuri at absolute best, and your hand always has 800 cards in it, so you're incredibly unlikely for Gwen to ever actually hit a card that you care about. Every time you have Gwen and Shuri in your hand, you're like, well, Gwen is bad Shuri and we're playing Shuri here. And when you just have Gwen and not Shuri and you play Gwen, she usually just misses. I tried playing Gwen and Kazoo, and it wasn't too bad. Actually, I think Gwen is good in basically any deck that can consistently play out most of its hand. The patch didn't fix the border bug for Erishim. That is sad. Okay, so they're not dedicated hand buff. It looks like they're doing surfer stuff. Gilga Chad. Go left! Go left! Gilga Chad was not a name I was expecting. I think this wins a lot of the time, yeah?
Opponent snapped.
I'm going to 23 in the middle? Part of me wants to snap them back.
Higher, further, faster, baby.
They hit all 3 Gwenpool triggers on Sebastian Shaw. What a massive fucking luck sack. Because I guess I'm glad I didn't snap them back. We literally win this game if there's 4 less on here. If there's 4 less on here, I end up here for 13. God, that's wild. Yeah, I mean, that's why Gwenpool is good, right? Like, we've talked about the hand buff deck. Like, concealing your output range where you know it and they don't is like a big deal. Or if red hits Jeff there. No, if red hit Jeff, the Marvel was only 7, which would still left me short for beating 16. They had like 4 cards in their hand when they played that, by the way. So their odds of landing as many as they did were as low as expected. R squared, thank you for the 11 months. Shag and Kitty would have won the left. That's not a good, so like, and this is just like goes to like help people understand like how to get better at games like Marvel Snap. The question you're supposed to ask yourself in a spot like that last game is not, could I have made different plays that would have resulted in a win? The question you need to ask yourself is, should I have made a different play with the information that I had available to me at the time? And the answer to that specific question, I think, is a resounding no on that board. If you're gonna tell me you think I should play around them hitting Sebastian Shaw 3 times with Gwenpool into a 4-card hand, like, you're just silly. Like, that's not a real answer. And then unfortunately, my opponent got to curve Okoye and DeFastos with what's it called? If I did the math right, it's a 0.16% chance to hit Shaw at all 3 there. 1 in 4, 3 times. 0.25 raised to the 3. Yeah, happens about 1.5% of the time. You didn't carry your decimal place properly as a Dawn, but you're close. I don't often try and play 3 to 10, but like my opponent is high rolling us really hard, and I want to see how the matchup plays out when we're not getting incredibly high rolled. They've had Chavez on curve every single game too. Opponent has 3 cards in their deck that cost less than 3 energy and has played them on 1 and 2 every single game we've played so far. My draw's fine. I want to make this the game because we're 3 to 10, but feels bad to get savaged 3 games in a row. Yeah. Well, we have Deadpool's Diner, the 23rd, 1 week from today. Oh, Marble Step. I guess this insulates me from Red Guardian. Glass half full. So it'll put me to 7, 14, 17 over here.
Victory.
Jay, thank you for the half a year. Welcome back. R squared, thank you for your 11 months. A solid monthly investment in great gameplay and awesome takes. Thanks for keeping me around. Beardsley coming in hot with the 15 months. It's not the kitty Pryde I wanted for Christmas. And I put Jeff Pierce, that way Red Guardian hits him instead of Angelo. Infinite with your pre-pump deck. One thing that really helped on climbing is the fact that it's really good to steal 8 cubes from bots. That is true. It's good to steal like 8 cubes in general. It's good against human beings as well. One of these games, my opponent's deck that has largely cards that don't play till turn 3 is gonna miss turn 1 and turn 2. It's gonna be glorious when it happens. Today is not that day, though. Werewolf. That's a spicy one. Not Pryde. Not Pryde. Hey, 4-card Gwenpool here for the opponent. Do I do this so I'm more likely to have priority for this Goliath? I think so, yeah. They just don't compete on the right? So I should do this here. I should do this here.
Victory.
Like, I think I actually lie at the left because I don't expect them to compete here. That's why they gain as many points as they have. We're definitely playing the Living Tribunal out. Or if they retreated, they didn't lose anything by playing it out. They lose their time. People should respect their time more. We assume their last card is Silver Surfer, yeah? No, Conquest is completely separate from ring play. Yeah, my opponent's curve was very good in these games. They always had a 2-drop, but our kitty Pryde was in our bottom 3 in most of them. So, unfortunate, but them's the beat sometimes. think I have any outs here. Like my play to win line is like this, hoping that they just don't have Silver Surfer. But they also have retreated, so I assume they have Silver Surfer. This is one of those spots where it is what it is. I don't think I'm upset with any of my play, but most of the games when you end up, there's something you could do and look back and be reflective on things that could have gone different, but I don't think there was anything I could do here in any of these games. The first game, we just needed them not to hit Shaw 3 times on Gwenpool. Then we'd have had a 4 cube lead, and the match is very different, right? I want to give this one another run. This deck felt really, really good in that set. It feels like we low rolled really hard in that last one. Have some adverts. We'll see you in 120 seconds for a little bit more of this. Don't go anywhere. There are a bunch of decks that are good versus Aeroshim. Clog is good, Bounce is good, anything making reasonable numbers is good, bunch of Darkhawk decks is good, Stature Miles is good. That's a Darkhawk deck. The stats say that Aeroshim is a fairly average good deck. Do you have the Stature Miles deck featured anywhere? Yeah, it was on both YouTube channels recently. Again, if you're not catching my, I know there's not nearly enough time in the world to watch every piece of Marvel Snap content I make. But you should 100% make time if you want to keep up with metagame stuff. Make sure you're watching my best decks video every Friday or Saturday. It's somewhere between 10 and 15 minutes. It's going to give you a roundup of both letting you know what the good things that are performing and good things like Stature Miles that can keep up with them. Would Colossus be good in Ajax? Why on earth would Colossus be good in Ajax? Explain it to me like I'm 5. Against Ajax. No, you shouldn't put a 2-3 in your deck. Yeah, Colossus. There aren't a lot of fully, truly, entirely useless cards in Marvel Snap, but Colossus is definitely on the list. Hulk, Sunspot, Aeroshim. Are they... They must be high Evo stuff, yeah? Honey.
All systems go.
Victory.
They gave us the Widow's Bite, yeah. Hey, Hazmat, thank you for sticking around. Appreciate it.
Snap.
Our deck definitely feels night and day different when we have Kitty Pryde versus not. I kind of want to fit Nightcrawler into here, so we have another cheap card to help enable Theta early. We could be good with Elsa too. Probably give up one of the 5s, yeah, Professor X or Professor X or Vision. It's probably Vision. I want to play more games with Professor X. X could be the cut, but I feel like I want to play more games with him before I cut him. Yeah, the deck is night and day different when you have a good good 1-drop. Do I need to scale Theta this turn? Or do I do this? Because I could do this. I think it's this.
Opponent snap.
How big is their Hulk have to be to beat me here? I'm at 10, 20, 23, 25. Their Hulk would have to be... God, really freaking big, right? Even if it's big, the Dracula would also have to hit 6+. for fuck's sake. God damn it. Yeah, buddy. Lost one coin flip one another. How do you undo action so quickly? If you click on the energy orb, there's an undo all actions button. Yeah, I think I want to shove Nightcrawler in here. I'll make Elsa a lot better. I'll make Athena better too in our non-kitty games. Let's try this. Again, I think we definitely need to give up one of the 5s. One of the 5s or 6s. Loop enough cards with Shag. We'll hold those for the rollover. It's all sponsored by Extra Wallet. Yeah, I've got a link for them. For good stuff. You ever a 1200 gold variant for a random pull, not from a mystery variant. Or, sorry, not from a regular mystery variant, only the premium. The difference between a premium and a regular is the premium has no pixel variants. And it has a chance for 1200 gold. Should I buy the She-Hulk gold bundle? No. If your goal as a Marvel Snap player is to get the most new cards for spending the least amount of money, you should prioritize getting bundles that give you collector's tokens. I have this economy video here that breaks down optimizations for free-to-play players, season pass players, and large spenders to get the most Marvel Snap stuff for the least amount of money. Will give me a bunch of energy next turn, yeah? Snap. Pretty decent spot, I think. Should I bake a pie? 100%, not close. Uncle Hey Hey, thank you for the brand new Prime support. Appreciate that. And Clarence Socks, thank you for the brand new Primer as well. Morning, folks. I think I need to avoid... As much as I would like to get Elsa down here, I think I need to avoid Shang-Chi getting pulled center yet. I don't think that's the coin flip I want to take. Yeah, fuck Buttercup. Oh my gosh. Oh. One of the cards that Second Dinner specifically cited that they wanted to target with the Eliath buff back up to 10 power was this guy. Nightcrawler was stellar this game, by the way, right? Just having another efficient card that I could play out cheaply was very, very good. I do not play Magic the Gathering anymore, in large part due to the fact that the game is not very accessible on a budget. My offline gaming time, I'd much rather play board games than something like Magic. Snap before they see your light. This is my snap, video gamers. Alliance this turn or next. There's not going to be a next turn. Nocturne is moving. Arc Zombie, thank you for the 10 buds. Welcome back. King Chimp, thank you for the entire year of support. Let's get you a sword to go with that shield. Welcome back. Nightcrawler, looking pretty good again. Holy Vigi Gamers. And Nightcrawler speed, it is. Yeah, easily bested slot. They don't have Mr. Negative. I should snap them before Nocturne flips up, yeah? Is there a way to sort your cards by variant in Marvel Snap? There is not. Is it ever this? I think it's this. Jeff Mid ties mid. Although that's not true. Jeff Mid with Elsa is -2. So I'm still winning the center. I think it's this. I think it's this. I could lose left and right here, though.
I am Iron Man. I am Iron Man.
I think they were just counting on if I moved the Nocturne, I was losing the center. Which isn't an unreasonable bet.
Victory.
Because if I didn't specifically have Elsa with Jeff, I would have only tied the center, and then they would have won this breaker, yeah? So I think our opponent's stay there is very reasonable. We just like had the thing that was very good into them. Nightcrawler, by the way. Holy crap. We put him in the deck, and it's just been like, yep, that is 100% what we are about. Hello, baby girl. Good morning, my daughter. Ah. Did you have a good visit with Grandma and Grandpa? Yeah. Oh, you went to Grand's?
Yeah,
And you had a good visit with Grand's?
Daddy.
Yes, Haley.
I don't stay down here with you. First.
You can sit with me for a minute, yeah.
Daddy.
Yes, Haley.
Are they up here and we're down here?
Yes, they're up here and we're down here.
So can I help you?
J-Pox, thank you for the 17 months. Welcome back. I assume they're stamping me back on some kind of insane Wong in the center, so I'm hoping this Professor X is about to be nutty.
Can I help, Daddy?
You can help, baby girl.
Hey, Daddy. Who's that right there? Who's that right there next to that one? Hey, Daddy, is that... No, Daddy, that... No,
This one? That's Nightcrawler.
That looks like spin. Daddy, that looks like spin, Daddy. Daddy, it
Yes, Haley.
looks like spin.
Yeah, you think so?
Yeah. Yep, black, and he's a Spider-Man.
He does kind of look like a Spider-Man, you're right. I don't think I expect them to be able to beat 16 here or 17 here, yeah? Actually, it's 18 here, 17 here, yeah?
Hey, Daddy. Daddy.
Oh, wow.
Daddy. Daddy.
We're good, yeah? By the smallest amount? Yes, Haley. Yes, Haley.
But actually, Daddy.
Higher, further, faster, baby.
Oh, you want me to pick up all the bottles in my office?
Yeah, because you need to throw them away.
Oh, I need to throw them away? Don't rat me out. Don't tell chat that I've got garbage in my office. Haley, we won. It says we're a winner.
So, don't be done.
No, Daddy has to work for a little while, okay? Do you want me to set you up with the show upstairs?
Yeah. Yeah, but... And I'm a little hungry.
You're hungry? All right, chat. I know it's not been that long since we took an ad break, but I'm gonna tap the ad button here because I'm stepping away for a minute. Anyways, your drops are still gonna go on while I do. I'm gonna carry this tiny, adorable toddler upstairs and set her up with a show and a snack.
And I want something to drink.
Oh, and something to drink too. Show, a snack, and a drink. All right, I'll see you in like 2 minutes. BRB.
And Daddy, yes.
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 What?
I want the Bubble Team at Grand.
All right, let's knock out. See if we can not bubble out this last one this time, huh? Who would believe in fast drops? Yeah. The thing you gotta understand, chat, if you're someone who's like a no-lifer who's on Twitch all the time, one, I appreciate you. Thanks for hanging out here. You gotta understand that, like, the Marvel Snap category has, on average, like, 2 to 10x as many viewers during drops. And a lot of those people are people who have never used Twitch or only use Twitch for drops. And they don't understand how the platform works, so they're not familiar with any of it. So I know that there's a common sentiment among Dara's viewers that, like, Dara is just like, it's a joke, but it's not. It's a lie, and he's an asshole, and it's a lie that gets more people to watch his stuff because people think they're getting something that they're not getting. He's intentionally misleading people who are not familiar with the platform and are new to how drops work in general, and it's really scummy and crappy. Yeah, the absolute most charitable interpretation of fast drops is it's like college frat boy style hazing of making people who are new feel ostracized and poked fun at. Like the absolute most charitable way to look at it is not kind. And for the people that are like, it's just a joke, jokes are supposed to be funny. If your idea of something that's funny is misleading someone and lying to them, I don't know, you're just an asshole. And that's even before you consider the fact that, like, that lying and misleading results in someone like Dara making more money. So, like, all reasonably charitable interpretations of it go out the window when you realize that, like, the point of it is to make a profit. I think I'm leaving here. My hand's only okay, and Adelaide kind of sucks for me. If I had, like, kitty stuff, I'd stay, but no kitty inside. I think I bounced. No kitty, no Nightcrawler. Okay, I'm more likely to stay when they snap on one the second time because it's less indicative of their hand being good and more that they're just someone who snaps on one in Conquest, which is fine. What snack did the little one get? Some chocolate, Pediasure, and some Pringles. Nice pickup. The game theoretical optimal strategy is for every other streamer to also do the same. You're correct that it is technically game theory optimal for every streamer to be crappy and mislead their viewers. That is an accurate real take. It is just correct that optimizing under capitalism, generally speaking, involves being unethical and dishonest. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Viper in 2024. Opponent is a connoisseur for sure. Man, part of me wants to not expose this to Shang, but if I expose this to Shang, Captain Marvel could jump somewhere else. It's probably fine. But if I do this and just expect this to hold here or this to hold here, I kind of like it. There's a lot of cubes, though. I don't know, my body's ready to get Galactus here in the middle. Two base art cards. Whose stream am I watching? I really just don't like any of the art for Hope and Nocturne in the game other than the base arts. I think the base arts for Hope and Nocturne are the best by a significant margin. And it really has to be a significant margin for me to not use variants, because variants are a status thing. I just really don't like them. Oh, that's fine. We're gonna fill this on for you. That Nightcrawler gold backed. It is, yes. Gonna freaking question, is that Twitch chat? Of course the Nightcrawler is gold backed. Is it better to play the rock for Ronin? I wanted to make Theta bigger. I think I want the free 20 power thing. This is the astute observation you come to Hoaglandia for, I know, but I think I want the free 20 power thing. This is 8. Do I need this much here? This is 8, which gives me +6. I don't need +6, so I should...
Hello.
do that. Yes. Yes. This is 7, 14, 15. 15's enough every time, yeah?
Hello. So happy.
Or sorry, math at 17. I should order different in case of Warhead, sure. It is technically free to play around Warhead. You are correct. That felt really clean. So we made one change to the pile of cards that we started with. I cut, there was a vision in the deck list that we had net deck to start, and subbing in Nightcrawler felt a lot better. It made our draws where Kitty didn't show up feel a lot smoother, making Theta easier to trigger outside of the Kitty games, and even in the games where Kitty did show up, Nightcrawler was still really efficient to weave in, so Nightcrawler made Athena, Angela, Hope, and Elsa all feel a little bit better. People, I don't know how I feel about Professor X. He was good in some spots. Like, these cards definitely helped, like, the Wong matchups and some other